Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle. This is round 4 out of 5 of the Swords and Scimitars tournament. This is one of a paired match against Godard. I have the Crusaders, 1155 to 1291, so the last Crusader list, against Ayyubid Egyptians. Okay, so pretty straightforward army choice, I think. This is going to be a very tough match on the Ayyubids. I'm not looking forward to the mirror match. Ayyubids get great non-light horse archers, and they get decent lancers, but of course they can't stand up to knights, and they can't really plow through spearmen. They've got a fine complement of light cavalry, Turkmen with bows, Bedouin with their reed lances. Unfortunately, their infantry arm is really awful. For missiles, they get 6 skirmishers, which is nice. The Crusaders don't get any skirmishing infantry. 3 massed archers, which are perfectly acceptable troops, but there's only 3 of them. The melee infantry line is where it's really terrible. For spearmen, all they get is 3 raw Muslim spearmen. These are just garbage. They're horrible. They're speed bumps, they can delay, but that's not really sufficient. Irregular foot, which, again, they're pretty bad. I mean, they're worth 30 points, but they're not hard-hitting units. Arab foot, these are average protected light spear swordsmen, medium foot. Better at melee fighting in the rough than anything I have. However, they can't fight in the open, and they can really only overwhelm me if they can close with me. Abid al-Shira are heavy foot that are light spear swords, so vulnerable to cavalry. Their swordsman POA is halved in melee by steady spearmen. Not really worth the 39 points. So my main fear is of being shot to death. I've maxed out on missile troops, so local Maronite Christian archers, crossbowmen, Pavisiers and crossbowmen, so these are 2/3 crossbowmen and 1/3 spearmen. Really good troops, basically a hard counter to non-knightly cavalry. 2 units of Turkable skirmishers, 3 units of non-light Turkapoles. These are half bow light spear swords. They're not really that good, but they're cheap and they can help cover my flanks, or in this case, my flank. This right flank is looking pretty damn secure with the forest and the rough. I think I can hold it with just infantry. Got a couple knights to support the center if we do break through, although this is not good country for knights. Non-open stream, right? Enclosure. I almost wonder if I shouldn't bother with the extra 2 knights I got and just go in on 4 more units of spearmen, but knights are fun. That's a compelling argument in their favor. We also got the pretty Templars. Can I get a different unit with more of the white, maybe? No, they're always 1 to 4. Oh well, I suppose the black is pretty cool too. So the plan is pretty straightforward. We advance, we anchor on this forest on our right, we shoot down all the horsemen we come across, and if we have to engage infantry and melee, we certainly don't do so with our crossbowmen. The Pavisiers and crossbowmen should do fine. The knights we hold in reserve to either hit as lancers or hit already disrupted or fragged infantry. That's it. Alright, let's see that force comp and deployment. What do we got? In the center, we have the expected 3 massed archers, Arab foot, and Abid al-Shira to hold the enclosures, the screen of light foot. A strong force of light cavalry on my left, horse archers in front of lancers, and on the right, horse archers in front of lancers and 2 light horse. So, I think playing it defensive on the right is going to be the correct call. In the meantime, we can press ahead in the center. We should have missile superiority, at least in the middle, although it'll be a bit close. Those light foot and archers are going to be more effective at shooting infantry than my crossbowmen are. But I do have pretty substantial numbers on my side. Here on the left, he's got a number of lights. I'm going to have to kind of inefficiently fight them with my Turkopoles. who, they're fine. They're fine. Which is a ringing endorsement, I know. Right, and push you forward. Hang back until we can get help for that unit. Very good. Next turn. Okay, we'll try to counter and cut off any movement to get behind us. And we can shift a good part of the center over to the flank as well. Very good. Start shifting over. Withdraw. Give the Turkopoles time to catch up. The crossbowmen time to get into the rough ground. Good. Then what? Here. Yeah, if he's going to leave only a thin covering force in the middle, then we're just going to ignore it. As long as the gap doesn't grow too wide, we can deal with that. Leave, say, 3 units to cover the center. Alright. Next turn. Bit of light bow harassment. Really worried about that. Okay. Denied the flank push. So he'll shift back to the center. That's okay. We haven't stretched out enough that there is a substantial gap to worry about. Let's keep our intentions kind of subtle for now. Get up there. Do we want to push this hill? Not yet. Let's move for that patch of rough next. I suppose we shoot back. It's kind of a waste of ammo, but good. Do I even bother? I guess so. Save our arrows, so back that up. Stay there. Stay there at least until these can start coming up and we can figure out what his intentions are here. Maybe we can inch down a little bit. Next turn. Okay. Shifting away from the left. To where, though? Against my left. Okay, we can... but keeping the cavalry in reserve. I can't overcommit until I know which way they're going to go. I mean, sure, we can reveal our hand. It's no big secret that we have more men here. You come out, and next turn we can start marching forward to seize this hill. Keep some kind of tenuous link here. Okay. In the meantime, let's move forward. Debating whether I want these crossbowmen to assist here or keep pushing forward over here. Guess we can decide that based on how we do here. Keep shooting. Good enough. Next turn. Just gonna stay and shoot it out. Go for that disrupt. Held firm. Yeah, that could be a little problematic. Okay, he appears to be fully committed to shifting them over then. So we'll pursue. Right, why don't we just push these foot archers off? That's fine. I'm actually tempted to go for that, but that would probably get us somewhere very, very bad. So let's restrain ourselves here. Really? We're gonna have to just auto-break them? Apparently, that's what we're gonna have to do. Who's closer to breaking? You're closer to auto-break. Go for it. Just go away, please. Great, problem solved. Then what? Charge here? Push them along? Or just shoot them? Probably just shoot them. Though it's boring and lame. Kind of a waste of ammo. Okay. And you may start to shift over. Very good. And Turtle poles. No reason to really move them yet, to be honest. Prepare to resume advance. We'll need... Well, we'll need to shoot that unit up before contact. He's trying to exhaust my ammo with his lights so that I don't have it when he brings in his non-light cavalry, and I think I just have to let that happen. I can't ignore his lights after all. Next turn. Alright, let's push these heavies forward. You take cover in that rough ground. Knights are going to have to shift over to that wing where they actually have room to do anything, really. Right, okay. Shove forward. Actually, here. If you go here, then you can go here and straighten out. Then you can get out of the way. You push forward. Lose some arrows. No. Fair enough. Yeah, they gotta wait. Next turn, rally on the Turkoman-led horse. Okay, we should be able to occupy this rough with our crossbowmen. Our knights will help confront his cavalry. At least the lancers can't evade, so there's that. Well, one's going to get behind, and that is what it is. Get in that rough ground. Sure. Push off. Good. You might want... do that. They'll evade. That's fine. Fight that melee. Good. And... okay, we can advance. We won't bother shooting at long range. Move to catch up. Just make sure they can't easily get behind us. Good. Do I bother moving up here? I could move up to the line of the obstacle. That's not a terrible idea. Let's prepare to do that. Do I bother shooting? No. Knights go here, and then next turn they can move into position to charge the Abid al-Shira. Good. Get on that high ground. Knights in support. Actually, here, you shuffle over here, then we can straighten the knights out. Take a pot shot. Why not? Low ammo on these two units now. And this unit. At least these crossbowmen have ammo still. This archer is not low, not low. It's alright. Prepare to break out. Next turn. I mean, why? Hold, please. Good. Why don't we force our knights in? They didn't get their knightly lancers impact there because they're in a stream, which is not open. Then push our armored spearmen against the archers. Our crossbowmen can get a flank next turn. They might need some help because of the combat strength modifier. Well, knights are on the way. Up and shoot. We have reached the cover, the obstacle, so we're safe from a countercharge. Not that anything is near enough to countercharge. Push in and shoot. We'll charge next turn. Good. Yeah, we don't care about that lurking light horse. By the time they show up, our crossbowmen will safely be in obstacles and the like. Keep shifting flanks. Archers, huh? Here or here? The hill could be good. We've got crossbowmen up here already, though. So, work your way over. With that melee, that's fine. Half bow, not very effective. Knights push towards this open country. Crossbowmen on low ammo. I guess you might as well shoot something just to shoot something. And then turn back. That's right. I'm setting up a flank there. All right. Next turn, we are closing in. He's been trying to avoid a broad contact, but it's getting to the point where he won't be able to avoid it for too much longer. Interesting. Hold firm, please. Good. Should bounce that, no problem. And they might fall back to safety. Interesting. Yeah, we knew they'd be coming back. Not a big deal. Okay. Move after them, actually. Here. Follow after them to limit the damage they can do. And keep on them. Do I want to waste longer range fire on breaking that unit? Maybe I do. It is another unit out of the way, otherwise they'll rally up eventually. Okay, we could charge here, and then, yeah, I kind of like that. Charge here. Good. And push past here. That's fine, we can engage there. So they get protection, defending the obstacle, 25. Against Cav, it would be 100. Alright, next, go for impact. Held firm, and we stick the charge, which I don't love. Alright, force a drop here. They hold firm. And they hold firm. Just pile in. Once this unit breaks, we should charge with open impact into the medium Arab foot. That could give our defensive spearmen an opening once they disrupt to charge in, not at a gigantic disadvantage. Next up, we need to shoot back at the Turkmen. Good. If I do that, nah, that doesn't really work. Move some arrows then. They hold firm. It's unfortunate, but we're just going to have to put up with it for a turn. He did well to confront my cavalry on the stream. The knights are at a disadvantage. Keep shifting these knights over. Right, who's left? Right. Shove forward. It's fine. I could move here, but then they'd charge us, and I don't think I'm ready to handle that, so... Let's move here. Right? Oh, but then he could block our charge, so maybe it's worth handling a bad impact? I think it is. I think it's worth it. So that way we can set up this flank here. Now, do I charge here? I think I wait for the good thing here. Next turn. Yeah, so we knew that was coming. Ugh, frag on impact. Unfortunate. We bounce that because the stream is stripping the Lancers of their Lancer POA. They just have the 50 for superior. There's a break. Everybody holds firm. He did cover the Arab foot from a flank that way. Too bad. That didn't go great. Let's see, push past. Good. Get the charge in before we have to take a cohesion check. See if we can double drop them. No, so we gotta take that check. It's too bad. Okay, what I should have done was generaled up here first. Ignore them. And let's stay out of charge range. Subject them to a hail of missile fire and see if that'll do the trick. No. Held firm. Okay. We could force them to move, but then we might end up doing a bad thing. Let's see. In that case, perfect. Next turn we'll break that unit. To do with these knights. Keep shifting over. Could prep a charge. No, that leaves us too vulnerable to that unit. How bad? Terrible, but not a catastrophe yet. Cover that then. And unfortunately, we're gonna auto break here. Not this turn, but actually this turn. Checks. That is bad. Damn. We'll have to pile in with the crossbows to support. Next turn. Get awkward. Interesting. Continue that melee. They fall back. That's fine. Put some pressure on this Abid al-Shira. Good. Do we even waste our time staring at them so we can shoot them, or do we just push on? I suppose we can briefly stare at them. Nope. You stop with that. Okay, we need to get this unit out of here. Try to steady that out. Maybe you can survive then. If you stay in the rough, then his lance POA doesn't come into play. That'll buy us time to bring up these knights. Get you out of there. Gonna be a big gap there. I don't want to plug it with knights because there's rough ground on top of the hill, so I think we might just pretend the problem doesn't exist there, because we've got other problems elsewhere. Next turn. Great, we evade, that's fine. And they're off. Hopefully, they'll be back soon. Right. Break them with the charge. Push on. You blocked the field of fire, how dare you. They stood. I guess the impact was good, still. Oh, amusing. Are we still pursuing? We are. All right. General up here. What do we got? Their swordsman is halved, and we get 25 defending obstacle. So that's good melee. Try for impact. Nope. Interesting. See what happens here. Charge. Do they fall back? No. Great, let's get that flank in. It's unfortunate. Ick. Whole left is going. Pile on or get away from the bad check? Probably get away from the bad cohesion check. Okay, you can face down. Try for a charge. Not going as smooth as I thought it would. Next turn. At least we got that catch in. I need to general up on this unit. Those Avid al-Shir have been giving us hell this whole game. Whole left is gonna go. What a shame. Our right's not gonna get there in time. Get in the shelter. Break them. Not what I wanted. Amazingly, these knights might live to rally up against 2 units of Turkmen cavalry while disrupted. You're gonna get charged. Nothing we can do. Push them off. You're in the way. So sadly, you're gonna have to slowly creep around. Get out of the way so that we can at least start shooting. Join in. General up here. They're in the way. Nothing good for this unit to do, really. We're winning, but what a mess. We're gonna lose some units next turn too, so it'll even out some. Next turn. No. Okay, good, they stayed. Hold. Good. That's ugly. Score a disrupt. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Unacceptable. Damn. Shit. Just needed that left to hold a little bit longer. Piss off. Now that that's done, you can charge. Score disrupt. Hold firm. That's fine. Let's not waste time on this. Just shoot them down. No? Wow. Okay, I guess we are going to have to waste some time on it. Maybe they'll hold. There goes that unit. Alright. Next turn. Well, at this point, it's a complete mess. I'm going to have to just try to push him over 60 somehow. God, that unit gave me hell. Held firm, huh? Good. Excellent. Okay, why don't we have you... we'll think about that. Rain some arrows down on the Turkomen. Move up and shoot. Hunting. I mean, sure, why not? That's this point. Let's get out of the way. Good. Good, so you can get into some kind of position to flank them. In that case, you pile in for the assist. Interesting. What he could do then is move here, charge, then rear charge. I can't prevent it. Next turn, race to 60 continues. Oh, okay. That'll buy me a little more time than if you charge first with the foot after pitting me in. Nicely done, they still had ammo. Good. Saves me a little bit of time. 57. So where am I going to get 3%? Probably there. Right. 2. That. We didn't drop, that's what matters. Here. These a little push. Perfect. You get there. Let's general up somewhere where it would be useful. Fragged. Good. And march on. Of course. Probably have to turn these Pavisiers and crossbowmen in to join the fun then. Unfortunate. Hopefully they don't break and cause a mass panic. Ugh. Okay. Next turn. Just stay alive. $59. Ah, good. Well, let's pile in. I assume we're going to break before help can arrive here. Shift over. How does this go? Really? Okay, prepare to pile on. Well, we should scrape by a win next turn. Next turn. It's about time. What a disaster. Well, we did win. I pushed forward too far here. Should have held my crossbowman back in the rough. The not open helped a little bit, but not enough. He had a heroic unit of Abid al-Shira here that really slowed me down. And although I did just kind of relentlessly march across here, the rough ground again slowed me. So I definitely undermanned my left. If I maybe had a couple more units there, this would have been a lot easier. Still, it is a win, and we're probably going to 0 out in the mirror match, so I'll take it. Good game to Gadad, as always. Till next time.